What is going on, everyone? We're talking about Katie Couric, as she recalls an uncomfortable interview that she did with Denzel Washington, the legendary actor. I'm going to give you some of the details on this story, and it's definitely going to be an interesting one. I know she also, I think she was on the Breakfast Club talking about it also. I saw there was a video there, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But give me your thoughts down below. She reacts on the Breakfast Club, 105.1 Power FM. Katie Couric talking about her weird Denzel Washington experience. Katie Couric is recalling an uncomfortable interview she conducted with Denzel Washington. The journalist recently appeared on the Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast and talked about sitting down with the legendary actor for Dateline. Back in 2004, Washington was promoting his remake of The Manchurian Candidate along with co-star Meryl Streep and director Jonathan Demme. Things appear to go left after she asked Washington whether Hollywood folks should stick to acting. I don't know what Hollywood folks are. First of all, Hollywood is a town that has some stars on the sidewalk. I don't know anybody from there. He added, "I'm not a Hollywood folk. I don't know who they are." So it became a very uncomfortable situation, and now it's obviously more interesting as Katie Couric kind of revisits that interview, the uncomfortable interview she discusses here. So you guys give me your thoughts down below. As we break it down here as we do so well, and Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast is where this happened. It's kind of random, but all these podcasts and things of that nature that we have. So she says, "quote I love him. I admire him so much. He's one of my favorite actors. But I remember walking out and feeling really kind of shaken that he had gone after me in a way that was completely weirdly uncalled for." Couric tried to reframe the question a few times, including ask him, "Are you an actor who would rather not?" But Washington cut her off. "No, I'm not that either. I'm a human being. My job is acting." So definitely a little bit of a, not sure exactly what the deal was with that. And Katie Couric obviously talking about that now, and it's making some headlines, and people are reacting to it. So it's been a couple years, obviously, since that happened. But Couric said she felt attacked by Denzel Washington. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. You guys give me your thoughts down below. She was shaken after the uncomfortable Denzel Washington interview. And yeah, so lots to break down here. And kind of give me your thoughts on this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Um, the Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast. So yeah, I know this is making a lot of news now. So I'm very much curious to hear what you guys all think. Who was the right and who was in the wrong between Katie Couric and Denzel Washington with this interview that people did not get, are not crazy about it right now. So let me know what you think as we break it down here live. And yeah, man, definitely a unique story. Not, I hadn't ever heard about it, to be honest with you, so I'm kind of surprised now that I'm hearing all the details about it. I had never heard about it. So I don't know. I think it's a good question. You know, what's the ethics of a journalist when they're doing an interview like this? I don't think she was really out of line, though. To be honest with you, I think it was more just Denzel, being kind of an asshole. To be honest, like, I mean, I'm listening to what she's saying, and she doesn't really. It's not really like crazy or anything. Like, I don't understand why he was giving her such a hard time. Maybe there's something else going on. He was having a bad day. He has something against Katie Couric that we don't even know about. So that'd be kind of my reaction to all this, because that doesn't seem like, that's not why you would go at Katie Couric. If she was really doing something wrong, then yeah, you have a right to. But I mean, she's very well respected. She's a legend, and it didn't really seem like she really did anything wrong. She just kind of just seemed like she was doing her job. The journalist recently appeared at Katie Couric on the Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast to talk about sitting down with the legendary actor Denzel Washington for Dateline. In 2004, Washington was promoting his remake of The Manchurian Candidate along with co-star Meryl Streep and director Jonathan Demme. Things appear to go left after she asked Washington whether, quote, Hollywood folks should stick to acting. Quote, I don't know what Hollywood folks are. First of all, Washington responded, Hollywood is a town that has some stars on the sidewalk. I don't know anybody from there. He added, I'm not a Hollywood folk. I don't know who they are. Couric tried to reframe the question a few times, including asking him, are you an actor who would rather not? But Washington cut her off. Quote, no, I'm not that either. I'm a human being. My job is acting. Couric said during the podcast that the experience was uncomfortable and said she believes Washington, quote, totally misconstrued a question I asked and kind of jumped all over me. I don't know. I don't think I said anything wrong. I don't know what happened. The Emmy-winning interviewer chalked it up to Washington having a bad day and said he later wrote a generous check to the Colon Cancer Foundation she founded. I love him. I admire him so much. He's one of my favorite actors, but I remember walking out and feeling really kind of shaken. And he had kind of gone after me in a way that was completely weirdly uncalled for. CNN has contacted Washington's representative for comment. Nothing yet. What's going on, RKBR? I'm off base. Yeah, I agree. Denzel Washington is a legend too, but he's kind of getting offended for no reason, at least in my opinion. I'm reading through the article. I'm hearing what Katie Couric said on the podcast, and she didn't really do anything wrong. She's just being a good journalist and asking them questions. It wasn't like she's attacking them or anything like that, and he's just like going completely off the rails. You know? Things appear to go left after she asked Washington whether Hollywood folks should stick to acting. Quote, I don't know what Hollywood folks are, first of all. Hollywood is a town that has some stars on the sidewalk. I don't know anybody from there. He added, I'm not a Hollywood folk. I don't know who they are. Couric tried to reframe the question a few times, including asking him, are you an actor who would rather not? But Washington cut her off. No, I'm not that either. I'm a human being. My job is acting. Alrighty. So we're going to leave it there. But I much appreciate you guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. And kind of give me your thoughts here. Do you agree or disagree? Who's in the right, who's in the wrong between Denzel Washington and Katie Couric? Thanks for watching.